don't even think that, oh, because you prayed this morning, God is going to do it for me. As you are praying, as God is trying to do it for you, to be working towards where God is going to do it for you. Grab every opportunity that comes your way. Don't sleep on it. As in, grab it. Like, bring out something out of everything.
On today's episode, I'm joined by Mrs. Happiness Adebayo, popularly known as Mommy Glee.
Nigeria is already very hard.
Yes.
So if you are doing normal in Nigeria, the normalness will not bring you, it will bring you almost nothing. Things that will catch people's attention. When you are bold, you are sharp. Do you have this thing? Yes, I have it. How many pieces do you want? So if you are talented, you should use that talent to make your talent known. You know, I'm on social media. That's where I run my business. So I have more experiences and more to tell about social media business. You know, sometimes you even have to adapt a character that is not yours. Yeah, just because you want to showcase your product. I had to feature my product on Big Brother Nigeria show. I knew that was it. Like, that was it. I wanted to feature my product because I just wanted more visibility.
Yeah.
I didn't know that to place my brand in a very, very high place. You know, everybody wanted to associate with me because I was on Big Brother Nigeria. The word is loud. Yes. If you're loud about your business, you won't even imagine where it's going to take you.
Do you think it's only the money that gives you the respect as a woman in business? Or what else do you think?
I think your doings.
Your doings.
Yeah, your doings.
Okay, workings.
Yes. Because sometimes when you have the money, people don't even know that you have the money. But what can you pull? What can you control? Yeah, how do you know that I have the money?
You need to show working.
Yeah, because you cannot see my bank account. So it's what I do that you will see. Yeah, that's
so you need to have
put
doings.
Some respect on my name. And let me tell you something about Nigeria. Once Nigerians know that you are doing well in your field, they want to
associate with you. Let's get into NAFDAC. So take us through the process. How were you able to get it? What are the things that they need to know if they want to get that approval and successfully upscale their business?
It's not even difficult at all. But give or take, you should get your products approved, maybe max.
Hi there, my name is Victory Wilson and you're welcome to the Amplify Her podcast, a place where we spotlight extraordinary women doing amazingly well in their fields, blazing the trail and using their voices to inspire impact. This is more than just a conversation. We spotlight stories that matter and journeys that reminds us all of what is possible. If you're just joining us, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you do not miss out on any of the fantastic conversations. Today, I have another amazing guest with me. Let's get right into her profile. On today's episode, I'm joined by Mrs. Happiness Adebayo, popularly known as Mommy Glee, the serial entrepreneur behind Glee Luxury Hair and Glee Skincare. She has grown a luxury hair and skincare business from Lagos into a visible beauty brand, leveraging retail, social media influence, and high-profile ambassadorships. Her brand regularly features product expansions and ambassador partnerships and is known across Nigeria's beauty ecosystem. Ladies, join me welcome our guest today, Mrs. Happiness Adebayo, aka Mommy Glee. Drum rolls. Wow. It's so exciting to have you in our chair today.
Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling?
I'm good, thank you. How are you too?
I am great as well. I see you're wearing green, white, green, representing Nigeria. First of all, how does it feel being a successful businesswoman in Nigeria?
Oh, you know, Nigeria as a country itself is not easy running business in Nigeria. So for me to still thrive as a business owner in Nigeria, I think I'm very much proud of myself.
Yeah, you should be proud. You should be proud. And now you're a successful businesswoman online and offline. We know Mommy Glee. But tell me, what was life like before Mommy Glee that we know today?
Well, I was just a regular uni student and I was just someone who liked to change things into money. Like I like to put things down, people buy them. And, you know, it just gives me joy seeing that someone can come to you and say, I want to buy this. Then you exchange the service for money. So that was how I started from a very tender age, right, in school, on and on like that, till we got to where we are now.
You told me earlier of the story of how you started selling your sister's services. Like, how did that go? Tell me that story again. We need to hear it.
Okay, so in my secondary school that I attended, my school was like the biggest school in my neighborhood. So I know that a lot of peers like myself, we bring a lot of money to spend during break time.
Yeah.
And my sister just completed this baking class and all. So I told her that if you can bake this cupcakes, make chin chin, let me take them to school. I will sell out everything for like we spend a lot of money then during break time. She was like, really? So she made these things. I took them to school, and then break time my seat is always filled up with people lining up to buy from me. Oh, I want this, I want that. Oh, give me so the demand started getting higher and higher from my class. Other classes knew me, other here knew me, and like that. So that was when I knew that it's very interesting to like do business.
I'm sure they must have given you a nickname. Do you remember it?
Oh, well, I had a couple.
A couple? Wow, that's a lot.
Popular in my school.
Wow, give us two. You want to give us two? Tell us two.
No, let's skip that.
We should skip that. Okay, but I can guess though. Okay. But we'll skip that. We'll skip that. What was your first business idea?
Okay, that was clothing business.
And how is it like, you've moved from clothing now to skincare and then hair. And we know that skincare is a different ballgame entirely.
Right.
But you've merged it seamlessly well. So how were you able to successfully do that, the merging?
Well, it looks easier outside, but internally it's challenging to, someone said that jack of all trade is a master of none. But the end part is definitely better than a master of one. So, merging 2-3 businesses together is really challenging. But you see, for the hair and the skincare, they kind of go hand in hand, sort of. And, based on, I have this kind of passion. I like to see what I am doing. I like to see it thrive. So if it's not thriving, I'm not stopping. So let me just say maybe my consistency and my dedication to business has made it seem like it's so flawless. But I kid you not, behind the scene, it's a lot of, what's... Yeah, we're good.
It goes without a saying that nothing good comes easy.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
Before gold must be gold, it must pass through fire.
Of course.
And we know that not everything we see that looks beautiful comes easy. We know there's a lot of work that's been put into that. But the reason why we're here is because a lot of people would want to learn from you. And we're amplifying your voice so that others can be inspired as well. So I want to go a little bit personal right now.
Okay.
In your first year of business, I know you started with clothes, right? In your first year of business, what was the toughest decision you had to make? And how did it go?
Okay, I think the toughest decision was getting someone to help me. Someone that likes to get things done by myself. And when somebody else is doing it for me, I feel like it's not well done. That was then. I still feel like if I do this myself, maybe it would have been better. Yes. So having to relax and let somebody else help me in running my business then in my first year, because I felt like, this business is still very little. Why do I have to pay someone? I have the energy, I can do the work. But it was getting so much that I was getting a little bit stressed. So I had to get someone, and then I had to trust the person. So I think trusting someone else to handle my business was it was a very major thing for me. But eventually I had to.
And you just moved from having one person to even more people, and now you're more relaxed, yeah?
Maybe.
Does it influence relaxation or even makes you work harder?
The thing about your business growing is 1 minute you think that you are growing, you have more hands and you feel like, it's time to relax. That's when you will not even get to do more work. Yeah. So sometimes I can just take time off if I want. But having more hands doesn't mean that I can relax for now. Though I'm still projecting at building my business to a certain stage that even if I'm not around for a long while, my business can thrive and function on its own.
And still yield profit.
Yes, that's my end goal.
Yeah, talking about profitability as well, which is very key in business. Nigeria, we know we have inflation problem. Prices are going up and down, never stable, unlike other economies of the world. How have you handled that? And when it comes to pricing, because you deal with high-end customers, I mean, HNIs, and also moderate earners that patronize some of your products. So how are you able to constantly manage the pricing and inflation effects?
Based on the kind of products that I have, I've set my business in a way that you will always get something for yourself. There was a time I wanted to just base it on very luxury items. But I realized that we're in Nigeria. If I should target the high class alone, the middle class is more than the high class in Nigeria. Then the lower class is even more than the middle class.
Of course, the masses.
So if I should target just high end, the brand will be projected as high end brand. But that joy of me seeing people buying from me often and often,
you won't get it.
I won't get it. And that is just what I want. That is what keeps me thriving. That's what keeps me happy in business. So I decided to say, okay, let's have products for every category of people. So that way, even if the price is higher today, there will always be another product that can actually still fall into your budget. So when you see that particular item you wanted to buy, let's say you wanted to purchase this item for $250, but now it's $350. There was one that used to be $150 that is now $250. So I can just persuade you to, okay, you can just get this one for $250 instead, because I still have something that works with your budget.
Yes.
So it has been keeping my clients glued to me.
Do you think that's a way to go for every business owner? Would you advise that that's a way to go if you want to thrive and stay long in business, to just create products that can serve everyone?
Well, I think,
that's a way to go.
Because, if you look at Dangote, I think Dangote is one of the richest.
Yes.
Yeah. He still sells sugar and he sells salt. And he sells cement. So those that cannot buy cement to build a house will buy sugar to probably drink Gary.
I think that's a smart response, and that's the wise thing to do. I've taken note of that. So when I want to go into business, I must create product that can serve everyone. If I want to last long in business,
if you can,
yes, because durability, long-lasting business is what works at the end of the day. How do you even manage it? Because we know how stressful it can be to be a woman who owns a business, has a family, has a husband to take care of as well. How are you able to manage everything so well and still be mommy glee?
Wow, that's a lot. Even from saying it already sounds like a lot.
It sounds like a lot.
But then God has been faithful. Sometimes we plan and then our plan, they don't go as we planned them. But, I bless God for the kind of husband he has given to me. My husband is a very understanding man, and there's a lot that I wouldn't have been able to do if my husband was a different kind of person.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I do extra work hours, late nights, once in a while. So I have a kind of understanding husband, which makes my work easier. And then I also have my mother-in-law. She stays with me.
Oh, so that makes it easier as well.
So I don't really have to worry about what my kids will eat when I'm at work and all of that. And however, I still have a working theme that if I want to say, okay, today I'm taking the day off, they will always get my back. So I think, though it was very difficult for me to place a very good functioning team system that I have right now, but with my years experience, I started gathering how to make sure that the company is running efficiently. So I think my husband, my mother-in-law, and my team has been making, like myself alone, no, I wouldn't.
It wouldn't have been possible. Yeah. That's why we say you need the right support system. Lucky you. But I said something earlier that you went from clothing line to having hair, then to having skincare. And if you follow online, you're online. You know how these people get dragged every now and then. Yeah. There's this skincare brand that's selling fake products. I use the products, it did this, it did that. You need to be a dermatologist. You need to go and have certain certification. And then most times when people see people dabble into several businesses, serial entrepreneurs, they tend to say, oh, these people are not qualified to be skincare experts. Why are they doing skincare? They say, oh, Mommy Glee is doing hair, this. How do you address that? Because you need certain certifications to do skincare, right?
Sure.
Yes. So how were you able to move into skincare? Do you have the certifications? 1. 2, how do you address these notions that people have as regards everyone just mixing cream and selling?
Okay, so let me take the one from everyone just mixing cream and selling. I really don't have that backlash because if you check the way I run my skincare brand, I always show people how I do my production, my machines and all of that. So it's very difficult for someone to just come and say that the company just mixes products because, there is originality. we show them how these things are done. Like I can take wax now and show it to you, and I will show you the same process till it gets into lotion from scratch. So when you see that on my page, day in, day out, you wouldn't even have that. Like you won't even think that, if you are classifying skincare brands as brands that makes products, anyone will just take anything and just say, this will just make you glow. You wouldn't put me in that clause per se, because you can see the things I'm showing to you.
But there are many other people that also show it. So how do you differentiate the fake from the real?
Well, in Nigeria, I haven't seen people showing wax to lotion anyways.
Wax to lotion. So
Yes.
let's say you're the first.
Maybe, to my knowledge.
To your knowledge. So it's okay to say Mommy Glee is the first. Okay. So we can differentiate real from fake.
Of course.
How do we differentiate the real from the fake ones?
Well, sometimes when I sit, I be like, these customers are trying. Because myself, when I scroll through online and I see different businesses, different adverts, I'm like, how are these customers even, how can they even differentiate who from who? But I just feel like, over the years, I've been in business. There is consistency. There is originality. People are following the brand story. People are getting products. They have families. They have friends. The world is spreading very fast.
Referrals.
Yes. So it plays a major role as well. Once you say, this person used this product, buy from Glee. That alone is even more than any commercial we want to run.
Yes.
Because that's a real life referral, real life review.
Yes.
And then I feel like when you want to buy from somebody, you need to look at the person.
Yeah.
My skin has been like this in the last 10 years. Same
Camera,
complexion.
film the skin.
Same complexion consistency.
Yeah.
So I think when you want to buy from someone, you look at
The person's skin.
Is this person's skin what I want my skin to be like? I think that gives a lot of answer to what you're looking for.
That's important.
Yeah.
That's important. Because if the person is having multiple colors, then why would you even buy from the person in the first place? But you've done that and it's been successful. Skincare, hair, and even clothing line, even though you said you've closed one at this time.
Yes.
But then do you think Nigeria supports entrepreneurs enough, or do you think it's just a survival of the fittest thing?
Well, I can't really see any support from Nigeria for entrepreneurs. I just feel like everyone is doing their best. Of the country itself, I don't really see, I don't know. I don't see any way the country is helping out. Yeah.
Still another personal question. Have you ever, I know you've showed us proof that you're authentic, but have you ever received any backlash from customers about your authenticity, or, them ordering for products and not getting what they ordered? What I ordered versus what I got. Has that ever happened to you in the course of your business?
There's something that people don't understand about beauty brands. For instance, now, cosmetics is very psychological. But people don't know. So we have certain complaints coming from people that have been, I won't say brainwashed, but, maybe someone by their side has told them, this thing, does it really look like this? Immediately that kicks in. The person starts to think that, this doesn't look like this. So we have some people come back to the store and say, this thing is not what I ordered for. Then it's very simple. Because we know that what we've supplied is what the person ordered for, we'll just sit you down. Then we'll bring out the video. Since we know that we are this social media brand, you saw us through social media platform. Okay, so this is what you ordered for, this is what you have. Can you spot the differences so that we can take it up from there? Then the customer might go, I just feel like it's not the same. Then I go as far as, okay, if it's a wig, I put it on, then I put the video. Then the wig is playing, the hair is on me. Then I ask her, can you check where this hair is getting to on me? Can you check the fullness and everything? Can you tell me the difference? And the customer goes, seeing it on you now is not looking like same. Maybe because our head shape is not the same. And I'm like, maybe because our head shape is not the same. Then I have not really had issues like that with my clients, supplying what they didn't order for, because the brand is not known for that. And if we look back and forth, you wouldn't see maybe a viral or a backlash for my brand. Like, I've not seen any that I know of.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And that's nice. That's nice. At least you know how to handle the complaints when they come. And that's what's important. Customer service at the end of the day. Let's get into NAFDAC because we can't talk about skincare. The only reason why you can sit and even talk about your skincare brand is because it's NAFDAC approved. Sure. And I know that there's so many businesses, small businesses, you know, that want to scale up, upscale rather, and they find it difficult to get this approval, despite the fact that they know that they're doing the right thing. So take us through the process. How were you able to get it? What are the things that they need to know if they want to get that approval and successfully upscale their business?
Okay, so first with NAFDAC, I think you need to know the skincare regulations at first. And if you actually have a skincare, maybe you learned from a professional, you went to a skin, whatever school, you should know the proportions that are required of you when you want to make a production.
Yeah.
So for your raw materials, you know the ones that are not allowed in Nigeria. You know the right scale to use for each batch of your production. I think that's the most important thing.
The right scale.
Yes, the right scale. So once you can make that production and it's perfect, not too much, just perfect with the right materials, the right formulation, I don't think you have an issue with NAFDAC. Because once NAFDAC comes to you, they are checking for your raw materials at first. How did you make this product?
So where do you get your raw materials from? Do you import them or are they from Nigeria?
Some are imported.
Some are imported as well. Everything is imported.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
So, you know, this is very easy now because most of these imported items now you can get them in your cosmetic shop.
Yes.
Yeah. So where they sell raw materials and all, most of them are imported, but you can still buy them in
Nigeria here.
Yes. So once they come and then they ask you what does this product consist of, first of all you need to take charge of the room.
Yes.
Because you cannot tell me that you have this product you want to sell to thousands, millions of people, and
you don't know what it's made of.
You don't know what, and then you cannot stand by what you cannot explain the production.
Yeah.
So you need to first of all master the craft. Be good at what you're doing. Know what you are doing. Know what you are formulating.
Yes.
Then when you are asked what is in this, you tell it to them. Can you make this production? Because once NAFDAC come, you have to redo that production in their presence so that they know that you, maybe you are or who is your production manager, step forward. And once you can do that, they take that product to the lab to do analysis and all. If it checks back the same thing you said you used, and then it's in the right proportion that NAFDAC is requesting for, then you don't have a problem. It's not even difficult at all. So I don't know why people sell products without NAFDAC.
It's not rocket science, right?
It's very easy.
And how long does it take though?
It depends. You know, sometimes they say they are on strike and all that, but give or take, you should get your products approved maybe max 6 months, sometimes 3 months.
Wow, it
doesn't even have a specific
period of time.
Yes, because sometimes they'll tell you that there are a lot of products in the lab, so the lab analysis might take time. Sometimes you might just even be lucky. NAFDAC is that's if you know what you are doing, if you have the right raw materials. So people that don't have the right raw materials, they don't know what they are doing. That's why it seems like it's difficult.
It's difficult, but it's actually not.
It's just a normal process.
What's the truth about the Nigerian business landscape that would shock anyone from the experience you've had?
Well, mine is that if you are on social media, you know, I'm on social media, that's where I run my business. So I have more experiences and more to tell about social media business.
Yes.
So permit me if all I'm saying is just about social media.
Oh, please.
Because that's what I know. That's the language that I understand.
Yes.
So what I know is that what will shock people is that if you are in your shell, you are trying to be so reserved and calm, it might not take you as far as you want to be. The word is loud. Yes. If you're loud about your business, you won't even imagine where it's going to take you. You know, sometimes you even have to adapt a character that is not yours. Yeah, just because you want to showcase your product. So that character that you are putting out there, just be bold. That's the word. You don't know how much being bold can make you. Just be bold. Do you have this thing? Yes, I have it. How many pieces do you want? Just be bold. You know that people like Nigeria is already very hard.
Yes.
So if you are doing normal in Nigeria, the normalness will not bring you. It will bring you almost nothing. But people, things that will catch people's attention when you are bold, you are sharp. People will see you.
They will notice
people
you.
will notice you, and they want to do business with you. If you are boring, nobody like why should they come to you? What is that thing that you?
What's different about you?
What's it? Why are they coming to you? But when you are people like people that have audacity.
Yes.
So when you are bold, like you act like you don't care, you should really not care actually. So I think, but people don't know how much that boldness carries. You can't even imagine.
A popular social media influencer and trailblazer, I must say, would say, you should be mad.
Yeah.
I know you know the person by now. You should be mad, you know. And mad actually doesn't mean mad. His mad means made with a difference. Made with a difference. And if you are not mad, people won't notice you. Exactly. But when was the time you started playing on social media? For a long time, I must say. But then, when was the time you made a certain amount of money and you just say, I'm now in the big league. I'm now Mommy Glee. You know, in Yoruba terms, say, Moti Day, I've arrived. What was that moment?
I don't really know if I have that grand moment. But I've had several other moments. Like, I don't know that first. I don't know when it all happened.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I just realized that no,
I'm already there.
This is another ball game.
I'm playing with the big boys. I'm a baller.
And then when people, before I was doing me, then people would just, Mommy Glee. Outside I'd be like,
hey, they know me. Like
you know, then it started with, I could not just walk on the road anymore, you know. Mommy Glee, okay, fine. Then when I had to feature my product on Big Brother Nigeria show, I knew that was it. Like, that was it. I wanted to feature my product because I just wanted more visibility.
Yeah. I
didn't know that to place my brand in a very, very high place. You know, everybody wanted to associate with me because I was on Big Brother Nigeria. Mom Glee, I saw you on Big Brother. My sales and everything afterwards, you know, maybe because there were several other brands that were known to be bigger brands running commercials there. So you imagine when you see, let's say, the Unilever products, then you now see the local brand Mommy Glee after the Unilever adverts. Automatically, you think that this woman is not in the league of these people.
Yeah.
So I think
she's not small.
She's not small. You know, if you were thinking that she was small before,
rethink.
Yeah, you rethink. Though it was not the platform that made me known.
Yes, of course.
But it was like a reassurance to people that if you think that this brand is not big, like this brand is big. So I think that was one of the moments that did it for me, yeah.
Amazing. But being a woman in business, I know you said it that you had the solid support of your husband. Having a strong support system is important. But how do you see being a woman in business in Nigeria? How tough is it? Do you always have to work like twice harder than the man, or is it easy?
It's nothing good comes easy, actually.
Of course.
Yeah. If it's easy, then it might not be grand. Yeah. It has to stress you for it to make you.
But do you think because you're playing a space that is just, ideally a woman's space, beauty industry?
I don't think I'm not.
Because we don't have much men in the beauty industry.
Yeah, we don't have much men. But even when we have a lot of women, we still have people that stand out.
Yes. And what are those things that makes your brand stand out?
Well, I just say maybe it's the grace of God. And then I say being prepared. There's nothing coming my way that I'm not prepared for. And I take opportunity out of everything. Yes.
And then to get that respect, do you think it's only the money that gives you the respect as a woman in business? Or what else do you think?
I think your doings.
Your doings.
Yeah, your doings.
Okay, workings.
Yes. Because sometimes when you have the money, people don't even know that you have the money. But what can you pull? What can you control? Yeah, how do you know that I have the money?
You need to show working.
Yeah, because you cannot see my bank account. So what I do that you will see. Yeah,
so you need to have
put
doings.
some respect on my name. Right.
So you need to have doings. Give me an example. For instance, doings. For instance, it's like when you go to an event, you need to, for instance, because people want to learn as well.
Not even in all of that. Let's just stick to business wise.
Yes, business wise.
Okay, fine. Let's look at the top women in Nigeria. When I say top, I'm not classifying them based on anything. I'm just putting them top socialite. The brand has worked with Chioma Adeleke. The brand has worked with Regina Daniels. The brand has worked with Tonto Dike. So I think there's no caliber of woman that the brand cannot work with. That passes a very strong message. So I think that answers it.
That's the doings.
Yeah, part of business-wise.
That's the doings now. And that's the workings.
And I just want us to stick to business-wise.
Business-wise.
Because doings, no.
But yes,
a lot of doings.
You know you're in the social media space. You've talked business-wise, but there's no way you will leave out the social media parts. Because we know you from the social media space. And many people these days are using the digital space to their own to benefits, when it comes to business. Most people don't even have physical stores.
Sure.
So yes, so when we're asking for the doings, it's doings on and off. So please enlighten us, broaden our horizons. Social media space, doings, how do we even do that as well?
Well, in my own knowledge, once your brand is making that money, let your followership, your customers know that the brand has gotten to a certain stage that this brand cannot fuck up. How will they know that? It's still part of the doings that we're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Let us know the doings, enlighten us. We need to know these doings so we can work in the light of the doings.
Yeah, you know that we are here to talk and inspire other people in business.
Of course.
So that it doesn't sound or seem like you're putting people on a track that they want to move up too fast.
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
Yes.
So, for instance now, if I build a house or I buy a car, let's say I buy 4 cars, because of my platform,
yes.
If I don't show you the entire 4, I will at least show you 3 best out of the 4, just so that you know that I'm doing well. And let me tell you something about Nigeria. Once Nigerians know that you are doing well in your field, they want to
associate with you.
They want to patronize. Okay, for instance, now I'm telling you that. Okay, let me take you back to 2020. In 2020, I bought 2 Range Rover Velas. Fine. So by that time, I think the Range Rover Vela was like maybe 55 million each or thereabout. So you want to buy a hair of 500K from me, and there are several others. You want to give me your 500K because you feel like your 500K doesn't mean anything to me.
To you.
Whereas your 500K means a whole lot to me, because if I had your 500K, add another 100, another 50, that's what makes my business. But a lot of people want to associate with me because they feel like, oh, this person has made it. And that way it brings more sale. It brings more people closer to you. Like it projects your brand higher. People will send you money, and they won't even be scared to send you any amount of money because of the doings that you are showing, because of the things that they see with you.
Because they know you're capable.
Yes.
And you have the funds. And you can, if there's anything that even happens, you can always give them their money back.
Exactly. And then again, they know that this person cannot run away with my money.
Of course.
So
that's the doings, actually. That's the workings.
Yeah, it's good.
Interesting.
It feels like show off sometimes. But
it's not business-wise.
Business-wise, it's very, very good for your business. Because people will size you. Let them meet you at the top. So that's.
But beyond sales, beyond the doings and the workings, what responsibility do you think the beauty entrepreneurs really have to communities? Do you do trainings for people and all of that?
There was a time I did a program, 100 Youths Engage with Mommy Glee, where we actually empowered 100 people. Yeah, I used to do that online before. But now I do things for people around me, basically. Because I believe that before looking outward, you need to look inward. Yeah. So I do a lot of mentorship. Even my teammates, my team members, about their personal life at times as well. I have my way of helping them out.
Amazing. And I think they say charity begins at home. And I think that's amazing.
So, but we'll still look outward.
I know you do that. You had an event last year where you gave out some funds as well.
So,
right?
But we'll still do more of that.
When you think of sustainability in beauty, for those that are watching, we have you here to inspire them. And now let's talk about sustainability. What are the key things that they should have if they want to have a sustainable beauty business?
Well, first of all, I would say originality.
Originality.
Yeah. And then be consistently consistent.
Consistency.
And be prepared.
Preparedness.
Yes. And then grab every opportunity that comes your way. Don't sleep on it. As in grab it. Like bring out something out of everything. Don't think that a door is going to open for you. Like walk, run, find the door and open the door. Yeah.
Don't be laid back.
Like don't even think that, because you prayed this morning, God is going to do it for me. As you are praying, as God is trying to do it for you, to be walking towards where God is going to do it for you.
Amazing.
Don't just sit still and think that miracles will happen. Miracles, they do happen, but it's very rare. So you can walk your own miracle out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. What legacy do you want the Glee brand to have, even after you're gone?
Wow. I would like the Glee brand to be known for its originality. Also be known for its luxury feel and then being very affordable for every caliber of woman.
Can I add one? I'd like the Glee brand to be known for its doings.
Of course.
The doings.
Yes, we know for its doings.
The doings and the workings. So you forgot to add that one.
Whoever is doing the MD later on must show doings and workings.
Must show doings and workings.
Very, very important. That's what the founder laid down.
Amazing. This was beautiful. But to wrap up our conversation, please, in your own words, look to that camera and tell us, in your words, who a talented woman is.
A woman that can innovate, a woman that wants to do something differently, a woman that wants to be seen. There's no way you are talented and you don't want to be seen, because if you are not seen, nobody's going to know about your talent and your talent will be wasted. So if you are talented, you should use that talent to make your talent known. So a talented woman is a woman who wants to be seen, a woman who is always prepared, a woman who chooses calm even in chaos, a woman who doesn't panic.
Beautiful. Thank you. It's now time for rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
But first off, if you're not a beauty entrepreneur, what would you be doing?
Maybe something related to food.
But you still be selling.
You said beauty.
I know. Yes, I know. But you still be selling.
Of course.
Yes, because you love it. All right. Outside what brings you joy?
My family.
Yes. That's why your mommy Glee. What's your favorite Nigeria dish?
Unfortunately, I don't have a favorite dish, but I love seafood.
Seafood.
Yeah,
okay.
right.
Lagos neighborhood that restores your energy.
Don't know.
None.
Lagos is chaos. So
Okay. One book or film that shifted your thinking.
I'm a K-drama fan.
Oh, sister in the field.
Yes. So I will choose to. I can mention movies, right?
Yes, why not?
Yeah. There's this one. It's a series, Penthouse. And then there's another one, Crash Landing on You. Not the love part from Crash Landing on You, but that business part. Like if you've seen that series, you understand how to show up like a boss. Yeah, the audacity.
Amazing.
Yeah.
A beauty myth in Nigeria you wish you could end.
See. I don't know.
None. A dream place for rest or retail research. A place you like to go to rest.
A place I would like to go to.
Yes. Or do your research.
Ibiza.
I think there's a song on Ibiza. Are they for Ibiza? That's it. That's part of the doings. Okay. If you could ban one thing from the Nigerian beauty industry, what would it be?
The fact that products for black skin do not even sell at all. At all. The sales is always the lowest on my sale. I don't know why. It pisses me off sometimes that why do people not like to take care of their dark skin, just want to glow their dark skin. The sale, you can't even imagine how low the sale is. Yes, compared to those of toning, brightening, and all of that. No. It's bad.
Everybody was just wants to light up.
It's so bad. It's so bad that we have to, even the entire team will sit down and say, well, how else can we push this?
But what's your advice to people that like to bleach? Maybe you should just advise them using this medium.
The thing is, if you are toning your skin with right products, it's not bad. If you just want this glow, But if you have a dark skin too that you want to maintain, it's very okay to keep your dark skin glowing, Like originality. I don't know. But people don't want to. But I just hope that in the future we have more black women loving their black skin,
What's more stressful, running a business or being a mom?
Running a business, of course.
One word Nigerians should use to describe you, apart from Momigli.
Happiness.
Mm-hmm. You still didn't tell me the nicknames you had in secondary school. I will still get it off camera. No. But then this was a beautiful conversation. At least we learned to show our doings.
Wait.
No, but besides that, no, I'm just joking. Okay, but then you said it is right. I'm not joking, actually. We learned to show our doings because even now, this is a world of social media.
Right.
If you know that you have a talent, you have to put it out there. Sure. That's also part of the doings. If you do not put it out there, people would not know you for what you can do. So one thing I've learned from this conversation is put yourself out there. Don't be scared to take on opportunities. Sure. And always look for doors. Don't wait for the doors to come to you. Look for doors and find a way to open it. Even if it's locked, go find the key. And I've learned that. And I hope that you learned a lot from this conversation. Thank you so much for coming on our show. This was beautiful. And I love your outfit once again. So still in the light of showing doings, amazing that you do that in the line of your business, but there was one time you showed something very sad, a sad incident that happened. Your house, your very first residence was brought down. While you're showing doings, you were also shown doings. But really, how did you take that? How's that affected your business and everything in general?
That's a very sad story to tell, because that particular house held a lot of memories for me and my family. I wasn't even around when I was called 4 a.m. that the house was being demolished with no notice, because a lot of things I had were in the house. Problems, everything everything that was in the house was in the house. Let me just put it like that. And I recently just moved the stock of my skincare, my clothing brand in the house, because I just got a new store and we're not yet set up. So all of my clothing, accessories, the stock worth 50 million was in the house when the house was demolished. All the furniture,
so
3 TVs, it's really sad. I didn't even know what place to put myself at. And I wasn't even around to come and just probably move stuff. It was just done within blink of an eye.
Were you given any notice?
No. There was no demolition notice. We're not allowed to take a pain. It was so sad, having to lose a kind of property like that. Aside the fact that it was my first, I had a lot of items in it. If I was even notified that, probably there's something going on in the building, there's nothing you want to do about it, you have to leave, I would have at least salvaged some things, my properties and all of that. But I wasn't even allowed to take anything. Even those that were there were pleading to just at least move some items. No. They were not given that opportunity. It's really sad. And it's so sad. It drew me back in my business, because I had to at least, I won't say mourn, but it brought me down. I couldn't do nothing for 2 weeks. Yes, I wasn't active, because I was just in my who in their right mind would just call a shot to demolish a house without even letting the occupant know that you want to come and demolish. You have 7 days notice. You have if I just they could have even given me 24 hours notice, I would have appreciated. I wasn't even told. So it's not even something I like to talk about. because it's still fresh and it's so painful.
It's so sad, and I sympathize with you. But would you say this is what many business owners go through in Nigeria? You know, 1 minute you have your things, your goods stored in a building, safe, and the next minute you don't even see them anymore.
You can't even imagine how long it took me to put that place together, plus what I had in it. You know, it's a lot of hard work just brought down within the blink of an eye. It's bad.
What are the right measures that the government should even take to make sure that these things don't happen? Because monies are lost, businesses are affected at the end of the day when things like this happen.
I just feel like, to start with, if a place is not going to be suitable for people to build houses, don't just let them build it at all. That's what I feel like.
Don't sell the land.
Exactly.
Because if you had known, you probably not have bought that land in the first place.
Yeah,
or did you know? Were you aware?
I wasn't aware. And the fact that I even bought the land from the community made it so sick. Like, how can I walk into the palace and buy land, and then the same land I bought from the palace of the same community, then the house is being demolished? It doesn't make any sense. Not like I just bought from not like I bought from the available land that the community said is available. That's the royal palace. And now, I don't know. It's something I can't just comprehend. It's just like people trying to put you down and people just trying to show power. That's what I count it as.
So you call it witch hunting?
Whatever we want to call it, it is what it is. But it's bad.
So sorry about what happened.
It's fine.
Hope you learned a lot from this conversation. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Amplify Her podcast. Till I come your way again next time, you deserve the very best. Never settle for less. My name is Victoria Wilson, and I'll see you next time. Bye.